Hello. Guess what night it is? I'm here on the right night. How about that, huh? Half the time I have no idea what day it is.
Oh, goodness.
No idea,
Just
but
because we have
we
class,
know.
we know it's either Wednesday or Saturday.
Nikki has to come and check on me.
Yes, I
Because
do.
one time she found me asleep.
Yes.
And then, oh, I'll just take a nap. I forgot it was Saturday.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
I thought it was either Friday or Sunday or something.
Yeah.
I had worked a long week and I'm laying there. She goes, we have class. I'm just, what?
Never seen somebody shoot out of the bed so
Oh,
quickly. What?
covers flew, up I went. I was
Yeah.
dressed in 5 minutes.
Yep, that was pretty impressive. So now I check. I always check.
It's so good, so good. But I did this all by myself today. I'm here. So
When I
welcome
checked,
to
you
Saturday.
were on track already.
Yep, I was on track. So I'm glad you're here. Go ahead and check in.
Yeah, I'm gonna check on things back here and see what's going on. I think we have somebody on Instagram already.
Okay, good. That's wonderful. Welcome.
I'm gonna say hi from
Okay.
that side, and
All right.
we're gonna check on things back here.
Yay! All right, I'm going to start music. We're going to warm up, and let me tell you about what we're doing.
Yes.
We're going. I've been doing a lot of. I keep adding a 3/4 shimmy to things, and there's a lot of people going, "What's the 3/4 shimmy?" And so we're going to learn the 3/4 shimmy again. I do it all different ways. So tonight's 3/4 shimmy will be, which one is it going to be? Side, up, and down. Okay, so the side one is kind of, the side and the up are the easier ones. They come more naturally. The down is a little more particular. And then we're going to layer those shimmies over some footwork and some hip movements and some steps. So we're going to have fun tonight. Of course we are.
Yay.
Let me get my music started and let's move our bods.
And so far we have Susan listed here.
Oh, good. And our music tonight is Middle-Earth by because we need a nice tempo. Alright, so we're going to start walk in place, up on both toes, down on one heel. So up on both, down on one. Up, up right away.
Seriously, I think
They're
we have
really
some more
good.
people saying hi, so I'm gonna check on that.
All right, more people checking in. That's
Yeah, we
good.
have Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
And Linda says, always beautiful, such a wonderful teacher.
Oh. All right, it's nice to have my friends. So let's look at some of the techniques of a three-quarter shimmy. It is, for those of you that haven't seen it before or are kind of struggling with it, it's like a fraction, 3/4. It means your hip moves on 3 out of 4 beats. So if the music goes 1, 2, 3, 4, your hip goes 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, 3, hold, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. So just to show you what that looks like. So here's all 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here's 3/4. 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, 3, hold. So the 4th beat is a hold, right? So you end up going left, right, 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 left, right. So let's just warm it up that way. With our glute squeezes, no particular crazy technique. Just squeeze your glute. 1, 2, 3, and hold. 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 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Quicker. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, hold. 1, 2, 3. Hold. This is the basis of the three-quarter shimmy. You're going to glute squeeze, a little bit of leg squeeze. Bump, bump, bump. Da, 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 da. So you're counting to 3 and holding for 4. Over and over and over and over. And depending on the music, the three-quarter shimmy can be slow or it can be very fast, right? We can do 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? That's what you most commonly see is the quick one. So we'll work our way up there. All right, so that's one technique, just squeezing your glutes. Right, left, right, left. So now we're going to look at an up shimmy, right? So the hip, I'll show you, it goes up and up, do. So you see the downbeat? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Da, 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 da. Okay? So when we do this, we lift the hip first, then we shift to the other side, and then we step and shift again. So, what did I say? Up, side, side?
Yes,
Is that what we said?
side.
Upside, side.
Yep.
You want to give your brain the easiest command possible. Don't complicate things because it goes quick and you're going to be saying it over and over in your head. Up, side, side. 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 So the up, let's say this is my right or your left. Up, and then the opposite side with your foot still in the air. So up, side, right? So it's right hip, left hip, and then step, right hip again. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Up, side, step, up, side, 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 side. And you can say upside side or upside step. Whatever makes sense.
Yeah.
I think they both make sense. Yeah. Upside step, because that's when you step, and but when you step, make sure that you don't just step, that you actually move your hip. So you don't want to go upside nothing, right? So upside side, upside side. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 6, and 7, and 8, and up. So when your foot's in the air, that's when you can step. Right? Because how do we step? We lift our foot and put it down, right? So on the lift, you're going to go up, shift your weight forward as you shift side, and then when your foot goes down, side. So you can step up, side, side. Whoa, going slow is hard.
It is a little
Up,
bit.
side, side. Up, side, side. Up, side, side. Up, side, side. Up, side, side. So on the last one, you take your step. And you're kind of going like this, right? Your feet are lifting with your hip. So let's try. And in place. Up, side, side. Up, your hip. Pick your foot all the way off the floor, right? Don't lift, because that turns it into a hip lift. It turns it into something else. So when your hip goes up, your leg goes up, your foot goes up off the floor, all right? So that'll help you be more successful with this if you lift your foot all the way off the floor. Up, side, side, up, side, 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 side. Walking, up, side, side, up, side, 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 side. 1, 2, 1, 2, bum, bum. Yeah, good.
While I'm up here, I'm going to check on some
Okay.
comments. We have
Yeah.
Sarah said
Oh,
hi.
Sarah's here, yay!
Excellent.
I thought I saw a couple people. I see the lines moving.
Yeah,
Most
yeah,
okay?
exactly.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This time we're going to get to the front and we're going to go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Forward again. Up, side, side, up, side, side, up, side, side, up, side, 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 up, side, side. Back we go. Up, 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 up. Good. All right.
That's
Yeah.
quite tiring, actually.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be, but I'm glad.
Yeah, a little bit. So think about, you should feel something. Tell me what you feel. You should feel something here, because to get your hip in the air, you'll be tightening your butt a little bit, but mostly your muscle to lift this has to pull, this has to contract, this muscle group in one way or another has to pull in and shorten to lift the weight of the hip, right? So you should be feeling it right here, because that's where you're lifting. That's the muscle group. So it's obliques, it's a little transverse, it's all kinds of there's muscles that cross over right here, and they're all working really hard right now to get your hip in the air.
Very nice. to
Yes.
have that working.
It feels good.
Mhm.
All right, so let's try this with some music,
Yay.
and then we'll throw in some of our foot patterns, some of the easier ones for right now. Okay, we're gonna go half time first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Upside side, upside side, upside side, upside side, upside side. Go back. Upside side, upside side. One more forward. Upside side, upside side. And back it up. Lift, lift, lift. All right, full time. Up and up and up and. That's quite a difference, isn't it? Upside side, upside side. I can't even talk like that. Up and up and up and up. Go up to the balls of your feet. It's easier, right? Up, 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 back up. All right, right foot. Oh, it's my left foot. Maybe it's your right foot. One of your feet, rock forward, middle, back, middle, forward, middle, back, middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. of fun.
We have some comments.
Oh, good.
We have Iwani who
Hi,
joined
Iwani.
us.
So, grapevine, I haven't learned it before. But,
Iwani says it's funny when you have a habit of using the obliques to lift the hip and
Yeah.
lift going upstairs.
oh! that,
If any dance has done that without realizing.
exactly. Like, oh, I'm just going up the stairs. Ooh, three-quarter shimmy up the stairs. I like that. That's a real, if you can keep from tripping, that would be really, I can see myself going boom. Face plant.
Face planting would be
Yep. So grapevine is crossing your outside foot forward, stepping sideways, back to the side, forward to the side. So cross, open, cross, open, cross, open. And anywhere you can step with your foot, you can pop in the three-quarter shimmy. All right, so we go up, 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 up. So here I am, forward and back, rocking. Now just cross, front, side, back, side, front, side, back, switch, 1 and 2 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So when you're doing a grapevine, you can really turn it if you want to, or just make it forward and back. Because if you look at the rocking step, rock and back, if you just curve a little bit more, you've got a grapevine, right? So the rocking step and the grapevine are close cousins, right? The grapevine is just a moving version of the rocking step, just a little more curve, so it makes it easier to handle that way.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at the side, or the side shimmy, okay? Side shimmy. So remember the first one was up, side, bleh, bleh, up, side, side, up, side, side, up, side, side, right? So this is side, up, side, side, up, side, up, side. Notice it's the same three. You got a side, and up, and a side, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And if you're going to start up, then you have two sides left. If you're going to start with the side, then you've got an up and a side left. Right? If you think about it mathematically, if you really want to get technical about it,
Starting in a new,
you start in a new place of the cycle. So with your outside foot, your left or right on the outside side. Now the next hip goes up and then side. Side, up, side, side, up, side, side, up, side, side, up, side, side, up, side. 1 and up, 2 and up, 3 and up, 4. You say, what's the difference? Because this one was up, side, side. It looks the same, right?
The same.
But it is.
Starting point is the
Yeah,
difference.
it's where you start. It's where you put your downbeat. So on the up, we start 1 with the hip up. 1, 2, 3, 4. You start with your hip and your foot in the air. With this one, you start with your foot to the side. And so with the up, you've got this lift, this kind of a motion, right? With the side, side, side. So we've got more of a left to right swing of the hip because we're starting on the outside. So side, up, side, 1 and up, 2, 3, up, 4, and side, left, side, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So you see the difference, yeah? The movements, yeah, they're exactly the same. It's just a matter of where you put your accent and where you shift. Because the up, I don't sway side to side, right? I go straight ahead, right? And my side is very small. On the side shimmy, side three-quarter, I purposely step and make my body swing, right?
And Wani was just saying he hasn't shimmied upstairs, but he means using more oblique and less knee bend.
Oh yeah.
Like a loopy Pixar creature moving
Yeah,
upstairs.
I got it, yeah. All right, slow, side up, side, side up, side, side up, side, side up, side. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, side, side up, side, side up, side. Our left side, making our way forward. Side up, side, side up, side, side up, side. Ready for full time? Of course you are. side you go. If this is a little quick, just slow it down. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Side up, side, side up, side. Doesn't matter. You'll get there. There we are. Woo! Good job. Yay.
Woo!
Yeah,
Very
I know.
nice.
I know.
Very, very warming of the muscles. This is.
Yep. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's look at this side shimmy, side 3/4, in some of those same foot patterns. This, basically a 3/4, you use it to layer over your feet when you walk or travel or do a foot pattern. So that's why we're doing it like this. Like
That
it's
makes
very
good sense.
Yeah, very common to come into the room and that's how you enter. It's just, yes, hello, I'm here, but I'm shimmying like crazy, right? So let's try the rocking step again. So remember, the beat is on the outside. Side, up, side, side, up, side, 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 side. Rocking forward and middle. Now go back and middle. Forward, middle, back, middle. Front, middle, back, middle. Use those obliques to, boy, I feel them now.
Such a good apple.
So when you go to the side, it's a little more glute oriented. You squeeze the glute, and then you lift with your obliques, and then you squeeze the glute again. So it's kind of glute, stomach, glute, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Front, side. Whoops, not side. Front, middle, back, middle, front, middle, back, middle. Side up, side, side up, side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's switch feet. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Side up, side, side up, side. 1, 2. Shift, shift. 2, 2, 2. One more. Very good. All right, so this should be sinking in a little bit. And depending on where you are in your belly dance journey, you just start out really slow like that and start getting in habit.
Yeah.
The thing about 3/4 shimmy, you do them for hours. You just do them for hours. That's how you get good at them. And eventually, your brain shuts off. When you first learn something, you're analyzing, okay, we got this, and we got this, right? So your brain is trying to remember all these things, right? Once you get good at it, all it remembers is where's the downbeat. Is it up or is it out? Right, for the 2 shimmies that we're doing tonight. So basically you do your accent and then you do the other 2 sides. So you want to get to the point where you shut your brain down and it feels automatic.
Iwani, you said a little bit earlier that was a good practice run. Yay.
Good.
And then we have Talia Jewel.
Talia Jewel,
Talia
yes,
Jewel.
hi.
Sorry
hi.
about the name, darling.
Yeah.
She says she knows the move, the shimmy with the grapevine as a Zobra shimmy is what she
Zorba?
Z-O-B-R-A.
Zobra?
Zobra shimmy.
Oh, interesting.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that before.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. A lot of steps have names. Have you remember, well, may or may not remember, Maya, right? Named after a dancer named Maya. From I think she was the 50s and the 60s in LA, and that was her move. The dancers all had a move. So the move was named after her. But if you so when you can teach, and you can teach the names, and then it's always good to know kind of what you're doing too. So I teach this as Maya, right? And I also teach it as figure 8 vertical on the down, right? Yeah. So that's cool. Zobra,
yeah, something like that.
Okay.
And then also we have Cinnabee is on Instagram.
Oh,
so
hi. Okay, good.
And then Susan says that she's lost us, but I think if anybody else, if you are still on and we're still looking good, please let us know.
Yeah,
Thumbs
let
up,
us know.
spikes, comment.
Yeah.
Because if it's not just her, then we need to sort out something on our end.
Yeah, we do. Yes, we do.
So confirm when
Every now and then Facebook just goes goodbye, and we're in the middle of talking, and the screen's dark. But we'll always come back,
Yes,
right?
we
Unless I say
definitely will.
goodnight and the class is over, we're coming back.
Yes.
So you just hang in there, refresh, and we'll be back. Same with Instagram. All right. So where was I?
I think we have Sunita,
Oh, good.
right? Right.
Is
She
it
said
easier?
working great.
Good, okay, that's
Yeah.
good. All right, so side up, side, side up, side. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and up. So we're going to do part of the rocking step, which is front, back, back. Side up, side, side up, side. 1 and 2, side up, side. So this is the side 3/4 shimmy. So you want to be 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and side lift, side lift, side lift, side lift. Get those obliques going. Good. Okay, you ready for the surprise?
There's a surprise.
There's a surprise.
Let's do it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
We're going to add a forward pelvic roll. Yes, we are.
What?
All right, so let's rewind.
My brain is just like, what?
We are going to add one.
Also, like, super exciting.
Yeah, I know. It's
But
cool.
how?
It's very cool. All right, so we may or may not know the pelvic roll. Some of us do, some of us don't. So pelvic roll is typically forward, right? I'll show you what it looks like. It's very cool. Is that not one of the coolest movies you've ever seen? Love this. And talk about obliques and rectus abdominis and transverse abdominis and every other stomach muscle you have below your belly button. So this is waistline down. So picture this, your hip, this is my hip, is going forward. It's rolling forward, so it's like this. All right, so take your hip. It has to go back, up, forward, and over the edge, right? It's got to feel like it's diving forward. So back, up is your stomach muscles, forward, and over the edge. Back, up, forward, and down. Back, up, forward, and down. So this is just pushing back, tucking your lower abs like crazy, pushing forward, and now letting them go and contracting your lower back. Back, pelvic tuck, forward, release. Back, pelvic tuck, forward, release. The trick, do not straighten your legs.
Yeah.
It will mess you up. You'll think you're doing this, and guess what you'll be doing? You'll be doing this. And you may not even know unless you have a mirror or someone to tell you, because this is a roll, but it's the other way, right? We're going forward. So the forward one feels awkward. The backward one feels great. It's like, yeah.
The body knows how to do this
It
one.
feels really good. The forward, not so good. So if you're feeling good, check the mirror, because you might be going backwards. So if you straighten your leg, that kind of takes out the roll, and your body ends up going this, because this is natural. So no matter what, bend and stay down. Okay, so back, up, forward, and drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend your knees. So the part that people come up on is right here. Whoop, right? They pick up their hip and their leg.
Yeah.
So stay low. Forward, down. Back, up, forward, down. Back, up, forward, down. Now roll it. It's also a great way to learn a belly roll. From down to up, because you have to suck your stomach in and then let it go. Now try your best to have all the action below the waist, and let you see my ribs are just hanging out, right? I'm not, right? I could.
Then you look like those things.
Yeah, I kinda, yeah.
In the car.
Well, those things in the car. Yeah, but we're not gonna. All right, so a great way to help you do that, put your hands on your shoulders, get your elbows at shoulder height, and hold yourself now. Back, up, forward, and down. Because you can sense, you can see with your peripheral vision, you can see if this stuff is going on, right? So hold yourself still. Back, up, forward, and down. Back, up, forward, and down. Forward, pelvic roll. This is not the most fun step ever. I love this step. It is killer for your abs, because the only way to get back and up is to contract your entire lower abdominal cavity. There's no other, you can't, I mean, if I can try, right? But it ain't going anywhere unless I really tuck it in and do this crazy contraction. So think about taking your lower abs all the way to meet your back. Get them all the way through your organs into the back, right?
I like that way.
Yeah, just suck it all the way
Very
in.
helpful. Very helpful.
Yeah, it's like someone just pull. All right, so how's this gonna work with the 3/4 and the rock? We're just gonna throw it in the pot, stir it up, and see what happens.
All right. I'm gonna just check on things, because I think we might have people telling us if everything looked
Okay, let's see if we're technically still in business.
Oh no, Talia said Zorba shimmy. She spelled it wrong.
Oh, okay. Zorba, I understand. Thank you.
And then Abby confirms is good. And then you want to give us some info on different names and things for shimmies that Rachel Bryce uses. So that's a good reference
cool.
too.
Oh, yeah. So make sure you read the comments.
Yeah, and point some videos to it, some YouTube videos from Rachel Bryce. So that's
fun! And Rachel Bryce is one of my heroes. So everything has a name. Everything's got a name, and everything's got a technical breakdown. So sometimes we do the name, but I always do the technical so that you know what the bass really is, and then you can, you can name it whatever you want, right? But a lot of these names have been used years and years and years, and like the camel and the S and the figure eight. Well, figure eight is a figure eight, but a lot of names, a lot of nicknames. So here we go. Forward roll. You got it? I think you got it, right?
I think so.
I think you got it. All right, so we have three things. We got a rock forward and back. We've got a side 3/4 shimmy, and we have a forward roll. All right, so we're gonna start piece by piece, and we're gonna add on the elements. All right, so on the balls of your feet, it'll be easier. Rock forward. I'm just gonna be diagonal so you can see. All right, forward, back. Not so bad, right? Let's go slower, because I'm like, whoop, 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 whoop. That's a real fast shimmy. All right, 3/4 shimmy. Side, upside, side, upside, side, upside, side. 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4. 1 and around. You ready to add your roll? And roll, 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 roll.
I don't know, I'm finding it out.
Oh yeah. Roll, 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 roll. Is that cool? I love this step.
Oh man.
Isn't that fun?
Oh man.
I know. And I'm looking going, am I doing it? I hope I'm doing it. I feel like I am.
I think, yeah.
I saw you do it.
That's what I'm feeling. I'm like, I think it's okay.
Yeah, you did great.
But I think the other thing is for me, I have to actually really think about where my hip is.
Yeah, yeah.
Because then if I'm not quite in the right place, there's like no way to put it.
Yeah. It has to go and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, blah, 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 blah.
There you go.
It has to be the na-na-na right there. All right, other foot.
All right.
3/4.
Now I can see myself in the mirror. And
Oh
I'm
yeah,
actually
I'm
on the
looking
phone.
out. See, wouldn't that be a shame if I was explaining it and I wasn't doing it? I only thought.
Because I was trying to follow what you were doing. So.
I only thought I was doing it. Here we go. In and over. And over. Over. Oh, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Yay. Roll. Roll. This looks so cool. Forward roll. Do 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 do. Forward. 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 All right, take a pause. That was fun.
All right, that is really cool.
Isn't that
really
cool?
Cool.
Right.
Really cool.
Yeah. So that was the.
Definitely bending those knees.
Yeah.
Need that.
Gotta bend your knees. So that's the
For
forward
sure.
back shift, 3/4 shimmy, pelvic roll.
That's super rad.
Yes. Okay.
And also, yeah, very
All right.
mentally challenging, physically challenging. I have to check and see what we have going on.
All right. So now we're gonna do a similar, but we're gonna put the beat in the back.
So Nita says, wow, that's a lot of layering.
It's a lot of layering, yeah. Oh, but it's so good. All right. So same footwork. Forward, back, forward, back. All right, what we're gonna learn is down hips. So when you, mostly in the back, so just step forward normal. When you step back, I want you to push your hip into the floor. Push. So guess how you push? You tuck your pelvis under on the opposite side. If I want this hip to go down, I'm gonna bend the knee, and I'm gonna lift this side a little bit, and I'm gonna push this hip into this foot. All right, so do that on an angle. Down and back, down and back, down, down, down. Now your feet have to come off the ground. See, my foot's off the ground and off the ground. So drop, lift, drop. So this is what our hip is doing, right? Tilting. When I step forward, it tilts in an open position. And when I step back, it tucks in an under position. Open, under, open, under. So I'm open, I'm talking about the front. So we open the front, then we tuck the front. Open, tuck. If we're talking about the back, it's opposite. All right, Bring your arms out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch sides. All right, so lift your hip, open the pelvis, and back we go. Hip goes down and up. Tuck your pelvis under, release, under, release. Or, just depends on how you use your muscles. You can tuck your pelvis. Now tuck your lower back. Pelvis, lower back. Because how do you get your hip up in the air there, right? Mm-hmm. Right? You lift. So how you tuck with your obliques right here, you tuck with your erector spinae here in the back, right? So, same idea. If you can go up, down, you can do it with any footwork. So, here we are. Drop, and drop, and drop. Okay, so what's next? 3/4 shimmy.
Something else on top of that.
Yeah, of course. It's a 3/4 shimmy class.
Of course.
So,
where's the 3/4 shimmy?
It's gonna
be added right here.
So, and don't go up though.
Just kidding.
That, oh, we should do that too. I'm gonna put that in because that one's killer.
That is cool.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, and it's a little easier to accomplish, but let's try this hard one first. And down, 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 down. Now this is a traveling step. I would normally be traveling, but I'm in place.
There we go. We don't want to go out of Instagram, right?
Yeah, yep. All right, turn around and down, up, and 3/4. So make sure you drop down, down, down. It's a little easier on the ball of your foot, but feel free to go flat as well. It doesn't matter. Whatever feels good. I'm sort of halfway on the ball, halfway flat. Down, 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 down. Are you doing it? Okay, now. So when you go back, you would just step back. And I'll turn around and back. Yeah. Good. Nice. Woo! That's a toughie as well.
A little bit sweaty from that one.
I like that one. It's good though. So that's your down hip and back, right, on an angle. Rocking step, rock forward and back, but the hip goes down and down and down and down. And then 3/4, 3/4, 3/4, 3/4, 3/4. All right, so the one I forgot about, rocking step, your hip's gonna go out and up, and it's so good. So forward, look at this. Look how much more fun that is. Whee! Right?
Yes, I think also I put that on a lot of my car races.
Yeah.
Kind of just
I love that
just
step.
happens very automatically. So that's why we all think, oh, we're doing this one. Okay,
Yeah,
we're doing that
I love
one.
this step. And I don't even have a name for it.
Aw.
Talia, do you have a name? Maybe. We
Right.
know all the names.
In amongst everybody who knows all the
Yeah,
things.
she knows
Does
all the
anybody know
names.
these names?
All right, so forward, back. So don't worry about drop. Don't worry about coming down. Just push forward, back. If anything, lift it. So rock. It should have a nice swing to it. Yes. All right, now shimmy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Isn't that better? This is so fun. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. All right, try the other side. I'm gonna actually do it this way. Da, 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 da. So I typically do it with the foot that's going forward toward my front. So rather than being in an open position, I'm in a closed position. It changes the way it looks, and you can see, get this line of the hip, which is really flattering. So let's try it here. So whichever way you're facing sideways, have that leg forward. Yep. Okay, now do the fancy step through. Step through, turn around. Whew, hello. We're on the other side. Forward, back, 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 forward, back. Nice job. All right, step through. Here we go. Whoop. And fall over. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5. Turn 7, 8 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Turn 7, 8. So that's a classic. So we'll just rocking step with the 3/4 shimmy.
All right,
Yeah.
that works.
Because it's not a down hip, it's actually an up hip,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's very pretty. I'm gonna add that in, remind me.
Yes, I will.
I do that step. I think it's probably one of my top 3
Yeah.
favorites. It's also good for traveling because you can be going this way, right? Or this way, or this way,
Right.
wherever you want to go. It's very easy to travel. All right, one more thing.
Okay.
One more thing. Down shimmy.
Yes.
This one's tricky.
All right.
Yeah. So,
Prepare for this. Let's do it.
outside hip. Down, up, down. Down, up, down. Down, up, down. Down, up, down. All right, pick your foot up. As you step on this right or left foot, your hip is going to go down, up, down. Down, up, down. Next foot. Down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 down. This is a mental challenge because your hip really wants to go up. It wants to go up and up, and it doesn't want to go down and down, but you have to, right? It changes the look. When your hip goes down like this on the beat, you can see how it's going with my foot. It just changes the whole dynamic and changes the whole look of the step. So let's try. Down, up, down, 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 and down, down. And so you have to bend and drop the hip, and you have to tuck the other one up a little bit to create a seesaw effect. Down, 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 up, down, 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 down. Stomach tight on this one. It's really helpful to do a really killer pelvic tuck. Because if you don't, you're going to end up wiggling back here, right? The body just does that. Like, am I doing it? No, not so much. Down, up, down, 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 and down, and down, and down. Down is tricky. So we're just going to try it. Down, 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 down. All right, so now, as you come down, step out, 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 out. Down shimmy, but it's a little whoop, it's a little reach to the side. So it's not just right here, it's over and over. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. Take your hip over and down, over and down, over, down, over and down, over, 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 over. So what I mean, like over and down, right? So guess what this one's called? The over shimmy. That's where your hip goes. Yes.
Let me see what we have going on.
Let's try. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Over shimmy.
Tali said no name for that one.
Oh, shoot.
Before, but she said it would be fun move for Saidi.
Oh, yeah, totally fun.
Great.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. And down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. Over shimmy. Reach, reach. So you don't want to go like this, right? I'm trying to fight doing that. Feeling like, okay, is this it? Okay, yeah, I got it. So it's just down, 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 up, up, down, over, down, down, over, down, down. Don't overthink it, just push down, down, down. Now regular, down, 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 down. Over shimmy. Good. Down shimmy. This is a good workout.
Man.
So okay, we're almost done. I'm almost gonna turn you loose. I just wanted to get this last one in because it's so cool. Down, down, down. Reach, reach. And hopefully you're feeling what I'm feeling. Hey! Really?
I'm like,
yeah, really. Whew. So when you end up doing the Maya for 4 hours, this is how you feel.
Oh, man.
It's that same over down, the muscle that lifts you and pushes you down and over and into the lower
Right,
back.
yeah.
So you're gonna, oh yeah.
Oh man.
Oh.
I had no idea
Yeah. So you want to. I'm going to turn you loose, but I want you to stretch. So something in this motion. What's really great: lay on your back, pull your knees up, cross your feet. Just because your lower back, that sacral muscles in here, lower back, they work really hard to help make this happen, to get this to go over. They work really hard, and anytime you do a Maya, same thing. If I do it for too long, I get a killer backache. But it builds strength, so it's going to be fine. You're going to be fine. All right, so there is our class. Wasn't that fun?
That was awesome.
Yeah, so we had all levels, beginning, intermediate, and advanced, because some of those layering things, that's kind of hard.
It's hard.
But it feels so gushy and wonderful.
Like this part was like, oh, you have been keeping up with enough strength. Like, this should not be feeling this way.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some strength
A
going.
little bit more strength in here. We need to do more this class over and over again.
Over and over. So thanks for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up, share it, comment, do all those social media things that we have to do now.
Yeah.
We can't just say, thanks for a great class. We have to tell the world.
You do.
So I appreciate it so much.
Shows up for you too. That's what ends up happening.
Yeah,
Unless you have notifications on, which hopefully you do, it won't show these things unless it has a lot of popularity already. So.
And it's changing every day, so
It
we're just
really
struggling to keep up.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll be back on Wednesday at 7:30. You know, we're here twice a week. And I can't think of anything else. Can you think of anything else?
Just that all these videos are going to be on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
So make sure you subscribe. It is just Meleah Nelson, and there's a playlist of all the classes in the order that they were done, and they're all very well labeled, and all the information is in the description. So if you're looking for a particular move that has happened in one of these classes, you'll
find it.
Just search for it.
It's because Nikki does that. We talk about it. Okay, what did we do? And we list everything that we did, and we write this big, huge paragraph, and then up it goes.
And there it is. I've got tons of info.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna double check that we don't have any questions or
see if
anything
there's
back
any
here.
questions, any issues.
Everybody's saying thank you.
Okay.
Sarah said those layers were challenging.
Yes, they were.
Abby said wonderful class. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, and then Awani said, he said something about how you do the over shimmy with the Maya. That has a cool pop and lock effect. What I can catch from what he said.
It's a very cool. The over shimmy is very cool. It is kind of a 3/4 with the Maya, right? But you don't finish your Maya. You don't go under. You just go over, 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 over. Right? So it's kind of like that. But it's worth practicing again. So we'll revisit it.
Yeah,
because it's a great shimmy
in the future.
Yeah, it's a great shimmy. You don't see it very often. All right. Good night, everyone. Thanks again, and I'll see you in a few days. Have a great weekend. It's Saturday night, right?
It is.
Okay, happy hour has begun. Good night, everyone.